New tonight, while a 30-day pause has been reached, tariffs on imported goods from Canada and other countries are raising some concerns, particularly for people of border towns like Houlton, who have had strong ties to Canada since the town was founded. News Center Maine's Drew Peters traveled north to learn more about the potential impacts business owners could face.
Just 5 miles away from the border, the town of Houlton has always had a strong relationship with its Canadian neighbors. But some residents and business owners worry that could change with President Trump's proposed tariffs.
Everybody has something that they get from Canada.
Despite President Trump's agreement with Canadian officials to pause the implementation of a 25% general goods tariff and 10% energy tariff, Jane Torres with the Greater Houlton Chamber of Commerce says she and others in town are already seeing some impacts.
We have maple syrup, we have honey, we have things that just come from right across the border. And we know that's going to impact the bottom line for our customers.
While many think of imported oil and gas prices, there are several other industries that have concerns about pricing and product availability, such as hardware stores like Houlton Building Supplies in Houlton.
A lot of our lumber does come out of Canada, as well as rebar and gypsum for sheetrock that comes from Mexico and Canada. So there's a lot of product that could be affected by it.
On top of lumber and other building supplies, owner of Aristic Auto Tech Mitch Holmes says he has some concerns that car parts ranging from brake rotors to oil filters could also rise in cost.
That's the sad part about it, and you and I see it every day, whether it's a grocery store or not. It just gets passed on.
Other local businesses like Chadwick Florists and Greenhouses say they've already seen an impact of the pricing of certain flower varieties they get from across the border.
For springtime annuals and flowers of that sort, there's already been an increase of 10%.
Mulvey says it isn't just the financial impacts that worry her, but the strain that she feels the tariff proposals have brought on the town's relationship with Canadians.
They're hurt, I think, emotionally, not just financially. And I understand that, because most of them are family to somebody here.
Many smaller shops say they don't typically get a lot of Canadian customers, but Thirst Dog's store fears additional costs that could come from a tax on his imported beers and wines could put him in an even tougher financial position than he's already in.
We're in a declining market with alcohol already, and raising prices is just going to potentially just put more pressure on the consumer.
While they all have their concerns, the businesses say they're planning on waiting until the 30-day pause is up to make any major decisions. In Houlton, Drew Peters, News Center, Maine.
And while the White House remains in agreement with Canada to postpone the tariffs until the 30 days is up, President Trump's 10% tariff on Chinese imported goods went into effect earlier this week.